Hey there, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army, and happy hump day. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Welcome to September, by the way. Hard to believe that we're already in September of 2021, but we are indeed September 1st at the time of this recording. And I just want to intro this news video. We're going to be talking about Cardano. We're going to be talking about Axie Infinity. We have some Solana and Ethereum news that we'll touch on. But given that we just closed out October, it's probably appropriate now to discuss the stock to flow model, courtesy of Plan B here, who said that Bitcoin August closing price was $47,156, like clockwork. We're going to be discussing all the positives, guys. It's especially a good day for altcoins in the cryptocurrency space right now. Of course, if you like this kind of content, Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and altcoins, be sure to like and subscribe to Altcoin Buzz. All right, guys, so despite some of the volatility, Bitcoin did close above $47,000 for the month of August. And just like that, welcome to September. It's hard to believe. So that's positive news. You know, the naysayers weren't necessarily complaining when we were kind of in this zone well above the stock to flow model. But certainly the critics came out and told us that it was broken when we fell below kind of during these last few months, during this bearish trend that we've experienced. According to Plan B, at least right now, we're still on track for the most part. Of course, volatility is built into this model. A little bit of positive Bitcoin news before we launch into more altcoin specific news. Here we have this kind of developing story, which I don't want to elaborate on too much because it is breaking at the time of this recording, but purportedly Twitter is now beta testing a Bitcoin Lightning tipping service. To what extent Jack Dorsey has control over Twitter, I don't know. I think he's subject kind of to the whims of his board because he is CEO, but like kind of in name only. But we know Jack Dorsey, of course, is behind Cash App, is behind Square, and a lot of other Bitcoin-friendly services. So it wouldn't surprise me if this is something that continues to be developed and continues to roll out. If you don't know what the Lightning Network is here, you can read the quick explanation, but I'd love to see a Twitter tipping service that's based around Bitcoin once the Lightning Network is fully fleshed out and developed. Right now, the market is up just a little bit. Certain projects are up way more than others, but the market on the whole is up at already $2.2 trillion. So that's up 0.5% on the day, which is nice to see. A lot of projects are flat, but a lot of the stories right now, even trending in Canada, where I am on Twitter, is Ethereum, because NFTs have really been, I guess, the subject that people have been into lately. And, you know, anytime I open the news, no matter what outlet it is, if I open a new browser page, for example, I'm inundated with stories about, 12-year-old makes $400,000 trading NFTs in 2 months. Like, NFTs are making this strong comeback now, this resurgence. And leading that charge is Ethereum, of course, which is up above $3,500 again. So that's up 3.5%. At the time of this recording, that's up 11.7% on the week. So Ethereum gaining a lot of steam as Bitcoin, I don't want to say as Bitcoin stagnates, but as Bitcoin kind of, takes its time. This has been the prediction of a lot of analysts that Ethereum would lead this next leg, this kind of phase 2 of the bull market. And it's quite possible. I don't want to call this an ascending triangle right now, but it looks like Ethereum is going to continue to break higher. Hopefully it is higher by the time you're watching this. I'd like to know your opinion, guys, when you think Ethereum is going to get to new all-time high territory. Let's make it more simple. I'll ask you specifically, when are we going to get back above $4,000? Because we were teetering in that 3,300 zone for a long time. So it's nice to see us break above that with confidence. Currently $3,550. As I speak, that's up 4.1% on the day. However, now that I've given Ethereum its due credit, taking a look here at the big leaders over the course of the last week, so the 7-day gainers here, in terms of highest percentage gains, we have Bitcoin Cash, ABC, Arweave, Phantom, and Solana. Solana is the 4th largest gainer in terms of that 7-day trend, up 60.3%. Solana right now at $114, and that's even despite the fact that it's down 7.2% since yesterday. Solana on an absolute tear over the course of this last week or so. I mean, it's last week, Solana, if you can believe it, sorry, this is the last 30 days. But okay, over the last 30 days, Solana went from about $33 to now over $100, nearly a quadrupling in price. It's been a pretty unbelievable run for Solana. And I think many are suggesting that Solana is better as an NFT ecosystem than is Ethereum. And given what I just said about how NFTs are all the rage, I think a lot of people, developers and more casual people, have been flocking to Solana for that reason, SOL. Of course, this is a project that we've been featuring prominently. We've been discussing Solana. It's one that we were betting on personally ourselves. And so curious to hear your thoughts about that. If you're more technically inclined in the NFT space, do you feel that Solana is a better ecosystem for non-fungible tokens? By the way, guys, we've been discussing this in some of our other videos, but of course, not only do we have our eyes on Solana and Ethereum, we've had our eyes on some of these projects for, in some cases, many months and many years. If you're interested in signing up for Altcoin Buzz Access, which is our exclusive paid information content regarding trade signals, regarding important information, important hidden gems that we think are going to make a big splash in the scene, check out the link in the description below. You can add your name to the waiting list. We're right now collecting names as we launch the next phase of this product. We have the Platinum product, which is sold out. We're launching now the Pro phase of the product. And if that's something that you're interested in, check out the information below. Link is in the description. Okay, let's switch gears now and discuss Axie Infinity for a little bit. Here's their roadmap for 2021. Axie Infinity is another project that saw some tremendous gains. Just by the numbers, they've had a very successful year so far. So actually, their revenue has gone up. Let me double check my notes here. Yeah, it jumped to $485 million since July. And here now we're looking at their roadmap. According to this document, the team should be launching AXS staking. That's AXS staking by Q3 of this year. More on that in just a second. But Q3 right now is about to end, which begs the question, when exactly are we going to see AXS staking? If you take a look at their website, we're here on axieinfinity.com/AXS. You can actually see just below the token metrics, they have a coming soon. It's kind of grayed out, as you can see. It's not functional right now, but they have this staking AXS feature. I'll read it verbatim. AXS staking acts as an incentive for holding AXS and supporting the ecosystem. Stakers receive freshly issued AXS and will be able to signal their support for various proposals to improve Axie Infinity. AXS stakers will eventually direct usage of the community treasury. So like I said, it's kind of grayed out right now. This we can only go by this information, but as per their own website, it's coming soon. So hopefully. The Delphi Digital co-founder indicated that staking is coming soon, that it's going to be imminent, it's upcoming, and a supply has been set aside for staking rewards. You can see that here in this announcement by Jan Lieberman. We're also working with the Axie team for the upcoming launch of AXS staking. There's a meaningful amount of supply set aside for staking rewards, and the treasury itself is over $1 billion and growing rapidly. We'll provide a write-up walking through our thought process. So for all the popularity of Axie Infinity right now, this additional feature I think is going to really do well for a lot of users out there that have been asking for this functionality. And that's good news. When it does launch, when it is absolutely 100% official, we will alert you guys to that news. Let's discuss the fan token. That's FAN, fan token burning event here. We're on fanadice.com. So Fanadice is the world's first influencer utility NFT platform with a marketplace that's going to be coming out very soon. Fanadice is conducting one of the biggest fan token burns, equivalent to $1 million. As you can see, the countdown clock here reads we're just above 2 days, just over 2 days from the next community burning. So this means a major supply squeeze and a price pump. Fanadice lottery burning on Tuesdays and community burning on Fridays. It's an opportunity for 2 lucky winners who can win 10,000 and 25,000 fan tokens. More information on that here. You can follow them at Fanadice NFT. That's the Twitter handle. So the largest fan burning, we burn almost 1 million fan. Fan supply will decrease every week. Check next burning events here at fanadice.com/burning. If you guys are interested in these kind of contests, my kind of philosophy is you may as well enter contests as much as possible. If it doesn't slow you down, if they're easy to enter kind of thing, you may as well, because even, you tell yourself, oh, I'll never win, I'll never get that lucky draw. But like, you'd be surprised, the more you enter, the more you participate in anything, the more you're rewarded. So to me, it's always worth the effort. Check it out. As always, guys, I will link to everything in the description below. Kucoin is back in the news. We covered a few months ago the importance of the KCS token. That's Kucoin Shares token. And they have some more news that I think is worth discussing right now. So KCS current total circulating supply is about 167, almost 168 million. The current supply is 77.9 million, and more than 50% of the KCS tokens are about to be unlocked in a single day. It's actually happening tomorrow, so on the 2nd of September. Interestingly, we're going to have to ask how they will be managing this transition, this supply shock. We'll be keeping an eye on the price of Kucoin, obviously. In September, there's also a new Kucoin Earn product that's going to go live. And you can, I guess, read more about that here. We're on coinmarketcal.com. So the 30th of September 2021 or earlier, new Kucoin Earn product. It's kind of been the theme, I guess, of today's video in a sense. Kucoin Earn product, Axie Infinity, AXS staking. And of course, the blockchain on which all of DeFi is built, Ethereum, that's obviously gaining steam because people expect rewards in these new ecosystems, in these new marketplaces. So for KuCoin to be launching this Earn product, very cool. Right now it's kind of vague as far as a date, but 30th of September or earlier, we will keep an eye on that, as should you, and we'll discuss it when more information is available. Reminder, guys, Cardano's Alonzo rollout is happening very soon. We're now inside of 2 weeks. The Alonzo rollout is scheduled for the 12th of September. The update is going to bring, of course, smart contract functionality to Cardano. We've done an in-depth video exploring this. Check it out if you've not already. We are big fans of ADA. We're big fans of Charles Hoskinson and the work that they do. Input output here. That's at input output HK. This from the 27th of May, so going back a few months. Fresh out today, Alonzo rollout plan. Just as a reminder that they've actually been following up on this plan, going back to May 27th. In our regular monthly show, we're sharing more on how Alonzo will comprise a color-coded series of testnets, gradually rolling out from today with Alonzo Blue, Cardano, ADA, Cardano, streaming now on YouTube. And if you guys, again, need more clarification about Alonzo Purple, about Alonzo White, all those different, I'm colorblind, so that's a nightmare to me, but we enumerated all of them and we discussed the significance of each really in a deep dive, in-depth explanation video. So I do encourage you to check that one out if you've not already. Of course, the price of Cardano has been doing very well, creeping up to $3 in anticipation of this September 12th Alonzo rollout. I think we're going to get above $3 personally. Not financial advice, but I just see that happening between now and the 12th of September, especially with a lot of other altcoins doing well. VeChain, by the way, kudos to all the VET holders out there. Not really any newsworthy stuff as of right now, but many projects, good projects like VeChain are doing well today. So altcoins are really starting to pump. Check out our Cardano video. And just as a reminder of everything that this team has been up to, Johnny here, what a difference 3 months can make. Cardano is about to take over the whole game. Hashtag Cardano, hashtag ADA. So this was Cardano's ecosystem 3 months ago. I think very impressive. Let me zoom out here so you guys have the whole picture. Very impressive. This was 3 months ago. This was the snapshot. And fast forward 3 months to today, kind of just pre-Alonzo, beginning of September 2021. And you can see the difference there. I mean, that, I'm not going to count these up, but that seems like it's almost a doubling with many other partners and many other platforms added to this ecosystem, which is growing by leaps and bounds. So kudos to, Input Output HK, kudos to Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, and the team. That's awesome news all around. Let me know, guys, among those altcoins that are doing really well today, because let's be honest, Bitcoin is kind of, 47, it's kind of going sideways. But Ethereum, altcoins, Solana, and others, VeChain, they're not holding back, they're leading the charge. Among the ones that are performing well, which one is your favorite? Which one would you like us to cover in the future? None of this is financial advice, guys, but of course, if you do choose to invest, we wish you all the very best of luck. Check out these other videos that are popping up right about now. Stay safe, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army, and as always, we hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.